Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night. This is Living World of Darkness, New York City. The setting is Barcade over in Williamsburg. Uh, Currently, there are quite a few people who are already there, drinking, playing, dogging, etc. Some are even reading. It's a new concept in this game. We've just heard about it. Um, Currently, John Smith is at the bar drinking and talking to people about random hipster things.
And Lily will walk in with Marcus by her side, and she's just looking for some fun. It's been a long while since the now tyrant of New York has had some fun. So she just decided to grab Marcus, literally grab him as he's kind of tired, and she just grabs him by the arm and drags him along to random place number 5. As they've been to a few places already, but Lily got bored and dragged him back out again. So, look, Marcus, they have games. Want to play a game?
Sure.
Wow, you really sound so fucking happy about it. Come on.
Sorry, Lily. I just... Nah.
You just nah? What nah?
Just general nah.
Come on. You gotta beat someone with a game.
I'm not a game player.
Well, now you are. Well, you prefer to go drinking? That's fine as well. I mean, can use another scotch.
That's true. And
Okay.
he'll just sit down
How
with
about
this
this?
question.
We'll grab some drinks and then we go play.
Okay.
Awesome. And they will walk over to the bar, and Lily will order them two scotch. So, what are you drinking? She looks at Marcus.
He'll take out his wallet and just... Do you have any champagne? And after a couple of seconds, they'll sort of just slowly nod, and he'll just send over $100 bill. Keep fucking change. Just give me the best that pays for. I have an urge to get drunk. And being given the two flutes and the champagne, he'll take them back to the games table, opening the bottle, nearly taking out a window in the process, before pouring out a glass and sort of looking at Lily. Ready?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I guess they're just going to be playing games at that point.
Yep.
Seeing as nobody else is jumping in, just like to inform everybody that over in one of the picnic tables there is a young little harmless-looking girl wearing sunglasses and appears to be writing in a little book. And just going to make a quick roll because first roll of the night I'm going to claim it. Bink. Ah, will you look at that horribleness?
Aye.
No animals are nearby. So, yeah.
No animals nearby?
No animals nearby. Elena's feeling very alone and sad.
Aww.
Aw.
That's not
Continue.
true. There must be animals there.
With 2 10s and 2 1s, I'm not summoning any.
Actually, there are animals nearby. And I know shouldn't be doing this, so I'm just gonna dismiss this, but no, there are animals.
Well, Elena's watching. Elena just watches the animals, and when they go about their merry way, she'll continue reading.
There are a few cats have come in same time as Lily, as I have to explain the dice roll somewhere, and they're just circling around her legs.
Ooh.
She grabs one of the game consoles and she starts up Pac-Man.
Mm-hmm. That is my perceptions, is to notice you with your cats. And I believe I do notice you with all your cats.
Mhm.
But, Elena just raises an eyebrow over the top of the wraparound sunnies she's wearing and just goes, and just try and catch a whiff of you, but you're too far away. But she's not making a move just yet.
Lily starts playing Pac-Man and she kind of tosses one of the controllers over to Marcus. Says, "Come on."
God.
Come
He'll
on.
just take hold of it and just start playing alongside her.
See if you can beat me.
He'll just sort of whisper over to you. You do realise that theoretically we could spend the next 1,000 years doing this.
Theoretically, yes, we could.
There are moments when immortality is not a blessing.
Don't worry, practicality will probably prove that we will not be doing this for the entirety of our lives.
You do realise that, to all intents and purposes, our lives are forever.
Yes.
Great. The only reason I'm not going to be playing Pac-Man to the universe, to the end of the universe, is fecking practical concerns.
Oh, by the way, you didn't bring that laser dot now, did you? I can't resist those things. If you bring that...
He doesn't answer. He seems to be concentrating on Pac-Man. Of course, as soon as her attention is gone, Dex subterfuge. It's on his keys. Odds are though she'll see it. Ah, fuck. Yet, if you're making any effort to spot it, you'll see it.
No, she actually considered it a joke and she doesn't expect you to actually have the red dot with you. So she just continues to play Pac-Man.
He reaches into his pocket, pulls out the keys, turns on the pen light, and then just starts waving it at the screen in front of her.
And she just attacks the screen. She's like, frick! Stop that! As the three cats also jumping on the table is starting to study the screen as Lily is just focused on the red dot, and actually the console just kind of falls out of her hands as she's now just following the dot with her eyes.
Yeah, he's moving the dot around the room now.
And it's at this point that Jade Valentine will walk in with the Azazel knot from behind her.
You will probably get bumped in by Lily. Chasing the red dots.
You see John raise a glass to you and nod. Goes back to
will,
whatever he's doing so that you can have your own thing.
Azazel will grab Jade from the collar of her clothes and move her away from the way of Lily, just charging behind that red dot. And you see, that's why seeing the fate is really, really useful.
Yeah, look, it's a bar, okay? There are arcade games, there's beer, there's tables, there's drunk people. There's a lot of stuff going on here, and honestly, I just want to chill and be normal girl for tonight.
You're in New York. What part of New York is normal? You know I'm right. You know I'm right.
Okay, fair enough. Anyway. Oh, hey, look.
Oh,
Pac-Man.
what?
Yeah.
It's so on. And as I
Yeah.
saw, we'll go to the Pac-Man machine.
Marcus is still playing Pac-Man. He's just distracting Willie so he can win. But spotting Jade, he'll just sort of, oh, hello, Jade, and just keep distracting Lily.
Hello.
Who's now running circles around the chair as you point a red dot around it.
Jade, who are your friends? And he will, Azizel will start following Lily with his eyes, like, that woman is running behind a red dot.
Okay. That's Lily. She's
Right. Running behind a red dot.
Yeah, well, yeah, she's Daniel's guardian. That's Marcus. I have no idea what the hell he's doing here.
Okay.
Marcus to just grin and like move the light to the ceiling.
You know
Okay.
John,
Oh no, you didn't.
or you've met
fine.
John. And Jade will look around the bar. And that's everyone I know here.
Marcus will put down Pac-Man and extend his non-laser holding hand to Azrael, is it? Or
Azazel.
Azazel. Nice to meet you.
You will see that Azazel will not remove the glove to shake your hand, but
Please,
it's a
hold
very
on.
warm, good, nice shake.
That's good. Tell me that's not what I think it is.
Lily
dear
is
God.
on the ceiling chasing the dog.
Fuck!
Right.
Yeah, spotting that.
Give me 1 second.
Oh no, just spotting her starting to lift off the ground. He
As
immediately brings the light down.
As Azazel sees Lily going up, he will just roll his arete to make a mind 2 effect of nothing is happening here, like it's completely normal.
Yeah,
It's basically deny the mind.
yeah. Marcus is bringing the light down, and is actually making efforts to jump up and grab Lily. While
2
Jesper,
successes, so
and if anyone's close enough to hear, you'll just hear him frantically whisper shouting, "Get back down here! No floating in front of the normals!"
Azazel will pat you on the shoulder and go really close to Marcus here. No one is actually looking at us. And he will point to the different people. And you see this
Are you sure
wizard
about that?
afraid of Jade playing with some kind of talisman in his hand.
Lily will come back to the ground and she's just looking around to see if indeed no one has spotted them.
No, I think we did catch someone's attention.
Yeah, Marcus will just turn off the light, and pocket it. He'll look at Jade. Jade, next time you arrive at somewhere and I'm here and Lily's here and you see me doing something daft like that, please stop me.
How am I to know it's daft? I don't know you or Lily all that well just yet.
If you see Lily doing something like that, that qualifies as daft.
Lily is at this point going to walk up to Marcus and just smacking him on the back of his head. Idiot! You know I can't resist a red dot.
You can't resist a red dot. And Azazel will pick something out of his coat, and it's a laser triangle like this, and he will start moving it on the wall.
On the wall, right? Well,
right, on the wall.
I'm not gonna roll for Laura Fundaments again, but Lily is chasing the dots.
Marcus is gonna be a cunt. Take his light back out, and shine a second one next to Azazel's, but then moving in the opposite direction.
It's a good thing that Lily already had some drinks, because otherwise she would be mightily pissed now. As she's now, this is like the inner cat's coming out to play, and there are 2 dots, and she will get both of them. She will get both of them. She starts chasing both of them like, for fuck's sake,
So
It
these
is.
are
Yes, go, Margot, go.
go
Well,
go.
there's a tiny bit of cat in Eleanor as well, so I'm going to roll self-control so I don't start chasing a dot too.
I think it's best if I actually do that as well.
Frank
Nah.
Green should be so
I'm chasing
proud of
that
his
dot.
child there.
Oh god. I love this.
Just okay. Allow me some liberties. From where Elena's actually sitting, there's a table, and she's just still behind her book like this, just making notes, watching you guys. And then one of the dots just comes across the table, and she just does, just starts going after it, and she will continue to chase it.
Okay. So there are two people chasing laser pointers in here. I'm the only chick who's not affected by laser pointers.
Right?
Apparently.
I'm going to chalk it up to my superior strength of mind and character.
Marcus brings the light and just starts to shine it like across Jade's lower face.
Bob! Lily will be on top of Jade at that point.
And
Knock her over and just.
Oh, as that is happening, as Hazel is shining his red dot on Marcus' forehead. Go
Rolling
crazy!
self-control.
Go crazy!
Okay, I know what to do.
Yes!
I have.
Oh no, she
No,
succeeded.
no. Succeeded, my self-control. Elena sort of goes back to her seat looking very sheepish and just goes like that.
Marcus basically spotting the light. Fuck! And he starts to run away.
Lily will chase him.
He'll stop and point a light. He'll put a light directly at Lily's feet.
Jade will pick herself up off the floor.
Because I keep forgetting this. There are 3 cats in here. They're also chasing dots.
We're horrible people.
Okay. I kind of deserved that. But, okay. Come on, you two. You need to give me the laser pointers, please.
Oh, she wants the laser pointers, my friend. And he turned around and points the laser to Lily and starts shaking it.
Yeah. Marcus just uses his pointer to point back at Jade.
Lily's getting so confused right now, as there are 3 cats chasing the dots on her, and she wants to chase Jade, but she doesn't want to hurt the cats. It's like, okay. This is the moment where Lily is like, okay, this was fun, not anymore, and now I'm gonna make my self-control check as well, and hoping that I'm not failing.
If you botch this, it would be truly beautiful.
think
You know that.
Yes, I know that. Oh, we don't have Why don't we have self-control? We have conviction, conscience, and courage.
Yes, it would be conviction,
It
I
would be-
think.
It would either be conviction or
Self-control is
willpower.
instinct. Courage is the same thing if you're Sabat. That's the only thing that remains the same.
I'm not.
Make a willpower roll. Willpower roll.
Oh, willpower roll. Yes, please. Let it be a willpower roll.
Yeah.
And
it's
For
a
demons,
fail.
just go.
I think.
For demons, just go straight with willpower in this case, I would say.
So Lily is now like, okay, guys, that was fun enough, but I want to get back to my drink. Can we stop this? It was fun though. I like the exercise, but
Marcus just sort of smirks and turns off the light, putting it back in his pocket.
Jade will look at Azazel and wait for him to either put the light away or shut it off.
Oh, Cecil is going like, oh, sorry. Tick. And you hear that he's attaching back the red dot to something.
and Lily will actually walk over to Jade. She's like, yeah, sorry I jumped on you. I kind of get excited when we play the red dot game. I didn't hurt
I
you, did I?
noticed. No, I'm okay. I'm not made of glass.
No, I
I'm
may
not
hope so.
I'm not the
I,
strongest person in the world, but I'm not a daffodil.
I may hope you're not made of glass, since you are the one protecting Daniel, right?
Yes,
Yes,
for the
she
most
is.
part.
By the way,
Very well.
I think I got one success there on a perception awareness
Oh, yeah.
check.
That reminds me. Speaking of protecting Daniel, we were at a cooking class and some asshole threatened him.
Oh,
I
really?
don't remember it. Yeah. No, I don't remember his name though. I think it started with an M.
With an
Mark,
M.
maybe? Matt?
Marcus, would you be kind enough to step over here, please? Oh, and bring that champagne, because I'm gonna need it.
He's feigning ignorance. Who is the most powerfully supernatural being in here?
Elena.
I think so.
In that case,
Piss
he'll just
off,
stand.
leave me alone. That's my stealth roll.
Yeah, yeah, in that case, he can sense the most powerful supernatural being there. The one with the biggest supernatural glow, sort of shit.
That might just be Lily, actually.
Oh, if
Yeah.
you're feeling supernatural glow, you will see that something is wrong with Azazel at the moment.
Oh no, he's not seeing anything. It's a gut feeling, basically.
You
That,
feel that there's something wrong with him.
right. In that case, he's just sort of looking over at Azazel every now and then while trying to feign ignorance of Lily. Like he can't hear a word she's saying. In fact, he's gone back to Pac-Man now. He's just focusing on Pac-Man.
Oh, Marcus.
Still focusing on Pac-Man.
Oh,
Walking
Azazel
over.
will sit on the
Can't
other
hear.
seat of the Pac-Man and go like,
Can't.
I think they're looking for you.
But
No, they're
yeah.
not.
Anyway, Lily, I thought I'd tell you because he kind of threatened Daniel, and then he threatened me, and like Daniel got all.
Whoa.
Well,
And Azazel will turn back. Who
if
threatened you?
this... Shut up, you. Look, Jade, if this is actually Marcus that we're talking about, don't worry. He threatens people all the time. It doesn't mean a thing.
Yeah. No, I mean I called his bluff. Yeah, like it's like I told him. I'm a very well-connected person. I'm a writer. I know people in coffee houses. I know baristas. I can make sure that he never gets a cup of coffee that isn't burnt or spat in again.
Okay, you know what? You fuckers are gonna cause this. How many ordinary people are there in the room? In fact, you know what?
It's a bar.
Okay, then, in that case, perception awareness, you bastards!
Again.
Okay. Are we really going down that path?
Yes.
No.
Well, you don't have to roll it if you don't want to, but I'd suggest it.
I'm definitely pinging what you're doing.
Yeah, you can feel that the creature sitting beside you seems to be full of quintessence, and it seems to be getting stronger.
He will start in looking at you, and you see that Azazel leaves the controller, and he brings out two things. One is a very small black D6, and the other is he's clutching with his other hand the talisman in his neck.
Jade will also feel the quintessence. Lily will feel the faith. I think in Elena's case, she just got a strange feeling that there's something odd going on.
I think Elena had that feeling when someone was crawling on the ceiling.
Yeah. Oh, okay. If she's able to sense anything even vaguely magical, it'll be like there's something in her blood that's tingling a bit.
Yeah, I think she's getting the you should probably leave now tingling feeling, to be honest with you.
Yeah, yeah.
But she's gonna stick around. No,
And
she's gonna stick around.
as a consequence of this, and you can probably all guess what's about to happen.
Voice of Heavens.
Yes.
In that case,
5, 6, 7, 8. Minus
since you're the
2.
expert on Voice of Heavens,
Yep.
would Azazel be able to see
Wait,
if you're
wait a
doing
minute, wait a minute.
against someone?
You
Mark-
can.
Marcus, is this the same thing you used when you ordered people out of the...
Yes.
Yeah.
And you can resist with your supernatural trait plus willpower.
Yeah, that's what Jade's gonna do.
Yeah.
Azazel is going to use a Mind 2 effect on him. He will block.
Demon doesn't work, fuckface.
Not against you. If you're trying to command him, he will block his own mind. He's going to use a roll called No Mind, which disperses his mind.
Alright, well, in that case, in truth, he's just going to say aloud to the room, well, not even aloud, he's just going to be reasonably quiet, like a normal conversation voice. Just said, get out. But said to the entire room. Which knocks off that success and these two, actually. So, only 3 successes, but still. So, Jade has actually succeeded in resisting it. Lily is automatically immune.
Azazel is dispersing his mind.
Azazel is doing it. And what about you, Law? Care to roll for Mr. Smith?
You made me roll this before game started, remember?
Oh yes, good point. So you've managed to resist too. As a consequence, the only people who walk out of this room are the humans walking out completely. Just patrons, bar staff, everyone just fucks off.
Quick question: this is a just straight willpower roll.
Current willpower plus supernatural trait, which I think in your case might. Is the one for vampires?
I have no idea.
I don't think so. I'll just do a straight willpower, hey?
Okay.
And I'll do my current. There we go. Difficulty of 6s or above?
6s will do. Mm-hmm. So you've resisted 2. So as I hoped, only the humans have been driven out.
Lily will walk over to Marcus and she will just place her 2 hands on his shoulders.
Need I remind you, you will have actually heard his voice seeming to cut through all the chatter.
Marcus?
I'd like to do a stealth roll to file out with the people, but then stay within a shady niche and keep eavesdropping. Fuck you, dice! I got 1 success. I'm gonna call 1.
Okay, in that case, perception alertness.
Yeah. No, sorry. Spotted.
With my...
Yeah.
Just give me a sec to have my mouse work. I got the 1 success, so I think I didn't
Holy
see
shit,
you.
Saskia.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, Saskia, yeah.
7 successes.
Let me guess you. Grab her by the scruff of the neck with your teeth.
Not yet.
Yeah, she's too busy. She's too busy getting ready to strangle Marcus.
I will catch.
That's really a neat trick, Marcus.
That's a dangerous trick.
I gotta say.
It's useful for clearing rooms.
Yeah.
Lily just keeps standing behind her behind you with like her fingers just digging into your shoulders.
I remember how you cleared the room last time.
At least this time I only told them to go outside. They're perfectly fine. They're going to go wander the street. They're going to go wander now.
Yes, because go play in traffic is such a wonderful idea. and a
I did-
safe thing to do.
I didn't tell them to do that this time, did I?
No, not this time.
He will.
But
He
that
will turn
hardly
around to
makes you a
Jade.
good person.
Go play in the traffic.
Mhm.
Seriously, Marcus.
He turns around to Marcus.
What?
You are not very smart, aren't you?
He'll just turn and look at us and say, smart, but not a nice person.
No,
Okay.
no, I mean on the part of you commanding people using the abilities given by Krishna and the other gods, and you threatening people.
And Lily just starts coughing as
I
she kind of
doesn't
points towards Elena.
Yeah, by the way, while you're saying this, guess what I'm going to have to do?
That's why these two never get together. Go ahead.
I actually succeeded, thankfully.
Which
That
is?
was a conviction roll. Not to A, gain
Punch
torment because of the shit you were saying
Yes.
about abusing his powers. Now comes the conviction roll, not to try and floor you.
Oh.
Go ahead.
One success.
Oh.
So you see him clench his fists but hold himself in check.
Okay, can you two just shut up? And I mean, really shut up? As she's looking at Elena, and she doesn't know that Elena is anything else but a human still sitting there. She did not necessarily really get a good look at her before, and now she's just staring at her. She says, "It's not just us, you know."
Ooh. That's a botch on a roll for Prime Side.
Holy damn.
Yeah.
Which means
Jade
now-
sees patterns everywhere.
Congratulations! Welcome to your first dot of Paradox?
Paradox. Yep.
Ouch. Right. And
She sees patterns everywhere. Gets a massive headache. Ah. Okay. That was a bad idea.
He will grab you, Caesar will grab you by the shoulders and start rubbing your temples. You will get used to it, I promise.
Yeah. Ow.
right, Marcus, you can do those mind control thingies, right?
To an extent.
Fine. And Lily
There
just
are
walks.
limits.
Lily just literally walks straight towards Elena, and now she grabs her by the neck.
And you can see the back of her hair lift a tiny bit in that I don't want to be touched right now thing. Eyes are wide, scared
gonna
expression.
do
Book is
pers-
being...
Perception awareness in Elena's direction.
Of course you are. You're just clutching her book like this. Look at all those ones.
You are the most normal person in the history of normal people.
Especially
So-
the most harmless normal person.
Yeah,
Exactly.
like Jade just has a oh shit look on her face.
And
Hi.
Lily's looking at Elena. She's like, "Yeah, would you like to walk with me for a moment?"
I was just leaving.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
No, you weren't. And the squeeze a little bit tighter. No, you weren't.
Okay.
And she brings Elena before Marcus, and she's basically saying like, "Okay, you just clean up your mess." And you too, and she points at Azazel.
He'll
You
look
too.
directly. He'll look directly at Elena and. Okay, this is difficulty 3. 1, 2,
What
3,
are you doing?
4,
What are you doing?
5, 6, 7,
What
8.
are you
Animalism
doing?
roll. Animal roll. Not animalism roll. Screw you guys. I'm getting...
Oh no, this is a command to get
That's
you to
fine.
admit to get you to say who and what you are.
Okay, fair enough. I'm still
And
going to follow up
that-
with an
and that-
animalism roll because you're
Of course
threatening
you
me.
are.
9 successes. So feel free to
God.
roll willpower against 9 successes.
I don't have that much willpower, but okay.
Then you automatically obey without
Okay.
hesitation.
Name's Elena Fenn. Kind gangrel, vampire. Hi, how you going?
Oh, okay, never mind.
Ooh.
She's kind of safe.
And you see that Cecil goes really close to Elena and look at her. Very, very kind of almost on trance. So you're a vampire.
Jade will actually like grab Azazel and kind of pull him back. I'm sorry, he doesn't.
Well,
He's never met one of you before.
Hey, no. I have met back them in India. They were nice people. You only don't left shinies around them.
Lily, your cats, are they bound to you in any way, shape, or form?
I used Lore of Beast 1, which basically means that I summoned them and that they will protect me.
Okay, so I'm going to say that I don't have enough successes to actually call them to my aid at this point.
Nope.
Nope. Alrighty.
I'm not 100% sure though, but
No, it's fine.
you know what? How
That's
about
fine.
we make a contest of willpower against it? See if your sway over them at this point is bigger than Lily's. I think that would
Sounds
be fair.
Okay, here it comes. Div 6, or what do we want? Well, I've only got 2.
Yeah, 6.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fucking hell. That's the same.
Defender wins. Oh, no, yeah, defender wins. So in this case, who would win?
I think you're the defender there, Lily, because they're kind of your cats.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right, well, here we find ourselves with young Elena Finn still being held by the scruff of the neck in front of all these people who are now looking at her like a bug under a microscope.
Could you, leave her be? Lily,
Yeah,
is
sure,
your name.
sure. Yeah. Then she releases her. Just if she was a human, we might have been in a little bit of trouble there. And Lily just lets go of Elena. It's like,
Well,
there you go.
I'm not. No offense. I'm sure you're a nice person, Elena, and you don't want to cause any trouble, but I've met with others like you before, and I'm not entirely convinced that they don't go around keeping secrets they learn from other people. You know what I mean?
It sounds like you're putting a generalization on an entire species.
Well, in all fairness, I've only ever met 2 other vampires. One of them immediately started hitting on me. The other one was so friendly, I almost thought he wanted something from me.
That happens a lot. Don't worry. Happens to me too.
Look,
Either way, can I
leeches
go
will
now?
always be leeches. They are either trying to kill you or they're actually pretty decent. I mean, I have regular movie nights with one of them.
Really?
Movie night with one of the children of Cain. Yeah. Good idea.
Hey, Mr. Silas is pretty okay, okay?
Silas
Yeah,
is an
Silas.
okay guy, but it just seems weird.
Oh, and it's a fantastic idea for one of you people to be dating one of me people.
Yeah.
What kind are you?
that's not-
Who was that addressed to there?
Marcus.
He'll just sort of smile, and Are there any like petitions with? Should we just assume that there's a He'll basically step into some positions where there is a camera blind spot, but with a direct line of sight to Elena. and they just sort of gesture, "Come hither."
In this case, while everyone is so happy, being very good, like intimidating each other, Azazel will do the same smart thing. And while every normal human is out, Azazel will go to the security room and extract the tapes.
Uh,
You can
does
thank
he?
me later.
If he makes Marcus aware of that, and there's no tapes in the cameras, then
No,
he'll just
no,
step back. All right.
yeah. You actually don't have an idea of what Azazel is doing. He's just
All right. In that case, he'll stay
for you.
hidden by the petitions. Will Elena be coming over to Marcus?
That was the roll. Curiosity is killing the cat once again. However, she'll just be gripping the book that she was sketching in beforehand and just sort of say, "You're not like a spider last time because I got thrown off a roof by a spider. You're not going to throw me off a roof,
Just
are you?"
trust me. And I'm
Last
gonna
person said that also threw me off a roof.
and I'm gonna roll manipulation empathy.
What is your
1,
goal,
2,
sir?
3, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9. I count that to be. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 successes.
Mm-hmm.
So,
What do you
uh,
want?
let's say it's not a power, so we'll go with.
So she just based on perception
You
empathy.
Yeah, perception and empathy. To see if you spot
Rightio.
yourself being manipulated.
Okay. With that many successes, you can pretty much see right into the heart of her soul. There is, she's exceptionally flighty from what you're getting at the moment, but she's also exceptionally curious.
I should warn you, that was a manipulation empathy roll. He's manipulating you by basically saying to you things like, "Of course he won't hurt you. He's no spider. You're perfectly safe with him," etc., etc., etc.
Yeah, there's no resist that I have.
Right. So you come straight over to him.
Mm-hmm.
Once he has you there in front of him, and he knows no one else can fucking see him unless they roll perception, like perception alertness. He takes a deep breath, and as he relaxes, wings just fade into existence around the pair of them.
Oh man. Oh shit!
I think
Marcus.
that's
Yeah.
Azazel is back with the tapes, and you know that he's kind of making the open and ripping them apart.
Once
Okay.
he only has the wings out for like a second or two, then they just fade out of existence again.
she's on her ass right now. Like she has seen God herself and just scrambling backwards.
Actually, yeah, that is a point. Have you rolled for revelation?
What?
What
am I rolling for?
Let me just check the rules for
She
revelation.
no. She doesn't have the God Spark. She doesn't roll for revelation.
Oh yeah, that's true. No God Spark, so no revelation check.
No.
Look at you.
Okay.
But yes, you have just faced a herald of heaven.
Yeah, I am gonna make a perception check for this because I was keeping an eye out on Elena and on Marcus, and for fuck's sake, if you're doing stupid things, then.
Well, allowing another supernatural to know what I am.
That was actually a rather lousy roll.
Yeah. That's like
This is
success.
where we don't have nice things.
I agree.
Would it be agreeable that I roll dexterity subterfuge to try and hide what I'm doing?
You're trying to hide two big wings on your back?
Well, that's the thing. I'm already in a camera blind spot, so it's the question of keep them out, like, stop them from poking out of shit. And they're only
considering
there.
Considering that you should have probably done that before you unfurled them.
Yeah, okay, it's fine. So Lily has spotted, though only for a fraction of a second, like only for the second they were there.
And she's just gonna help Elena up and look at Marcus and just shake her head.
She wanted to know.
That's not the way.
telling her wouldn't have convinced her.
So what? Is that such a big deal?
Yes.
Cecil will whisper into Jay's ear. Demons are always like this.
That one is. And she'll point at Marcus. As far as I know, Lily is kind of like their guardian or something, and Daniel's never like this.
And he will keep whispering to Jade. So he needs a little lesson on humility?
Maybe he
Well,
he
that's
might also just need to be taken. What's the word I'm looking for? He might also just need to take a lesson in etiquette.
Oh,
Socializing with
okay.
others.
such a bad fucking idea.
Very well. Very well.
Out of character, that is the single stupidest pair of ideas you've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
Telling a member of getting a member of the first house to be more humble.
Oh,
How could that fucking work?
you will be humble.
Lily will just look at Marcus, look at Elena, and she's like, yeah. Marcus,
Elena's-
how about
Elena's-
we are leaving? Go ahead, Margot.
Elena's still got the look of a stunned mullet on her face.
Marcus will actually extend his hand down to her
I think you broke her.
with a smile on his face. Come on up.
And Lily
I'm
will
not
just
trusting
grab.
you.
Lily will
I will
actually
roll-
grab one of the cats, and I'm gonna make her roll as well,
Well,
but this time on the cats.
Charisma empathy to make Elena like him. And oh, for fuck's sake, that was terrible.
You
Mhm.
can
I
defend with all of your power of
Two
disliking him.
2 successes.
I'm willpowering that shit. Bam bam. You, sir, can veritably get fucked.
Lily, in the meanwhile, is holding one of the cats, and she's looking at it straight in the eyes, and she's giving it the command to stay with Elena and protect her on her way home. And then she just hands the cat to Elena. Here you have a cat. Because she did notice you chasing the red dots. So, Marcus, I think it would be best if we do not make this any more difficult than it's already has been for everyone. And how about we two of us just back out?
I don't think it's been difficult, but sure.
But- I don't think this was difficult.
Not really. And he'll just walk to the door.
Cesar will look at Marcus. Well, aren't you available for a little game? And he points to one of the arcade machines.
He'll just look at you for a minute. Hold on. 3 successes. A perception awareness check.
He wants to play a game.
Oh no, he's sensing your supernatural power.
He's not using anything at the moment.
No, I don't mean what you're using now.
Oh, he's seeing if you ping.
Yeah,
Oh,
to see
no,
if you
I'm not
ping is
pinging.
magical. And what
not
you would
pinging.
ping as.
He would
Mages should
see-
ping, I think.
Oh, well, you could
No.
ping if I were doing any kind of magic or effect or arity roll or something, but he's just pointing at the machine. He's actually not doing anything at the moment.
He'll just sort of look at you, tilt his head. No,
Do you
thank you.
Do you
I
like
don't-
bets?
I tend not to take bets of people who don't owe me money.
Oh, come on. And
Oh,
he
come
brings a
on, Marcus.
50.
What's a
And
friend?
he brings a 50. One game. What one game? Just after all, we are in an arcade place.
Yeah, a friendly little wager.
Yep.
Okay, I'll say. Okay then, Azazel. I'll play with you on one condition, and
I'm all
what?
ears.
And this is one condition only.
Go ahead.
And he seems to be starting to pace for a few seconds. Like it's clear he's thinking of something. Uh, this would be the appropriate moment, Heather, for you to step in and tell Azazel to back the fuck off. But I doubt you're going to do it.
Oh, Azazel is a death mage. Don't worry. Don't worry, Azazel is a death mage. He knows this shit.
Yeah, that isn't necessarily going to save him. Because, hold on.
Jade is making her way to the bar, and she's gonna grab a drink.
Yeah,
Okay,
good girl.
in that case,
Hey, Jade. Seems pretty dull today, huh?
Have you not been paying attention to anything that's been going on?
I've been here the whole time.
Okay, I know you've been here the whole time, but you've not, you didn't notice the two girls chasing the laser pointer dots around, and one of them tackled me,
Okay.
and all the Mundies left.
Yeah, it's pretty normal.
Alright. By the way, Marcus
Have you
will
seen
walk up.
what happens when a bunch of us get into a room?
Marcus will walk up slowly to Azazel, actually lean in to his ear, and will whisper, will basically say to him, "If you can tell me what I'm about to say in English, then I will gamble with you." And then he speaks a sentence that you've never heard before. Please roll perception linguistics.
Nope. I will roll my mind too, because if there is
Oh
a
no!
sentence
No! This isn't a mind effect. This is not a mind effect.
No. But there is a mind effect that allows you to translate what you're hearing.
Oh no, you won't be able to translate this. Because, trust me,
Because it's not a human language?
Because it's way beyond the human language.
There you go.
Okay, thank you. Perception, we don't have linguistics, we have enigmas.
Perception and enigmas, then.
Okay, difficulty?
I believe... Hold on, just going with this. Difficulty 8.
Okay, give me 1 second to check something, my dear sir.
And by the way, Alejandro,
yes.
out of character, I am deeply, deeply, deeply sorry.
Oh, don't worry, payback is a bitch.
Not if this happens the way it might.
Yeah. Okay, first, Azazel is using mind empowerment on himself.
Right.
That's 1 success.
Right.
So it's capable of mental feats. You said perception or intelligence enigmas?
Perception enigmas.
Okay. Count that I also have 1 level on my empower mind. So nope, nothing at the moment.
Okay, no successes. You have no idea how lucky you were. You can't even begin to recognize what the language is, and something like it. You get this strange feeling that your avatar is somehow sort of frightened of it. You don't know why, but you get this feel it's something so old.
Azazel avatar is a dead riot, so probably it's not working on her.
Oh no, that's the thing. It's something so ancient, so alien that it's from a time before avatars.
Sure.
And you get that feeling that it's petrifyingly old.
Sure.
But even that's only the vaguest sensation.
Okay. As I still will look at you and go like, sorry, no idea. And in the meantime, roll dexterity larceny.
Perception alertness it is, you miserable.
And I have a specialty on precise.
I failed anyway, so you succeed no matter what.
Yeah, I'm just taking anything that you call of your own, of your personal property. Like a lighter,
The
or
only
something
thing
that
he
you
has
like.
will be his phone. That's the only thing that you could take.
Yeah, Cecil is taking your phone.
Right. The phone with the tracker inside.
Yep, sure.
Robbing from a mobster. That has to go on the top 10 list of really shit ideas.
And then he will look at you, moving his hand very quietly to take your phone and grab it and, hide it in his pocket. Still up for a game? That was kind of really weird challenge, you and your speechy speech.
Would you like one more attempt at it?
Oh, Marcus,
No,
come on.
I really like to play Pac-Man. Pac-Man is fun.
Come on.
Damn, somebody threw down that gauntlet so hard I
What?
heard it.
One
I'm
more.
up.
One,
I'm up. What's happening? Why does it
Okay.
feel like the ceiling's going to become a floor?
Okay. Is anyone else interested in hearing the challenge?
I don't want to hear anything. Everything's fine over here. This place was great to
Okay.
drink. What is going on, and why does it sound like it's going to blow up? Jade,
Hold on.
how are you doing? I
I'm-
like fudge.
I'm doing awesome.
Azazel, if you want me to play Pac-Man, beat my challenge. Do you want one more attempt at it?
Okay, if you don't want to play Pac-Man, that means you're a sore loser. And Cecil is just going straight to John and Jade.
With a smile, Marcus is just going to walk towards the door. Well, it was pleasant meeting you all. And with that, he'll just sort of walk. He'll head out and walk down the street. He won't notice the phone is missing
Okay.
for roughly 20 minutes.
Okay.
He will make it.
Cecil.
He will attempt. He will get back there. I'm presuming, but I'm guessing
Sure.
within 20 minutes, everyone's fucked off home.
Cecil just going to whisper on Jade's ear, I got his phone. Give me until the end of the month and I will teach him a lesson on humility.
She smiles and nods.
And
Okay.
he will start walking away and stop suppressing his arcane 3 to kind of disappear in the crowds.
So, John,
Yeah.
I've got a couple questions for you.
Shoot.
You want to go someplace where we can talk privately?
Yeah. Sure. I know a noodle
Alright.
shop about a block away.
Awesome. I love noodles.
And I guess with the two mages also leaving this establishment, we will call this weird bar scene to an end.